out to LA with it. I'm out to LA with it. Yeah. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Pedal to the floor, to the engine. Head up in the clouds when I levitate. We don't spit game, we just educate. 10-10-80, had a paper straight. Couldn't get it back then, so I had to wait. Now the money come to me, so I don't have to chase. I don't gotta flash nothing, I don't gotta fake, darling. We not practicing, we ballin'. And heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang.
I'm trying to touch the States this time. 2021. Gotta show him I can still rap though.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again with another edition of the show. Appreciate the love and the support. And yes, we are starting early in the morning. Man, we have a lot of PlayStation news to cover. A lot. I mean, I had to get all of this stuff out the way now, because if I wait until later on, I don't know how I'm gonna actually, get everything set up the right way. So I have to get everything out the way for you guys. I mean, I have some other stuff planned for later today. So appreciate you guys, man. If you do appreciate the early morning streams, do me a favor, hit that like button. All right, so Sony out here saying a lot of stuff. Jim Ryan literally came out, talked about the PS5, how the PS5 is actually performing. We got some God of War Ragnarok stuff. Man, Resistance, Steam, with the whole situation with Returnal. We got some growth stuff that we're gonna look at as far as PC goes. More PS5 stock, PSVR 2 launch games. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Live service games. Man, it's tons of stuff. How Sony is going to be, releasing, their first party games, and also stuff for PC as well. Tons of stuff to talk about, guys. Tons of stuff. Also, we want to talk about God of War and Horizon and Gran Turismo when it comes to TV shows. Yeah, tons of stuff. All right, so if you guys appreciate what we do here in the morning, in the early AM, thank you guys so much for joining us, man. So without further ado, let's not waste any time. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. And also shout outs to the members as well. Thank y'all so much for the support. Okay. Well, I don't know what that's about. Anyways, I'm always getting stuff sent to me in the middle of streams. So anyways, let's talk about God of War Ragnarok, because like I said, I know everybody wants to know what the deal is with God of War. Everybody wants to know, oh, when is it gonna be released, and when is it gonna happen, and this and that. And I'm like, trust me, it's coming. And here we go, man. So God of War Ragnarok, yes, it's happening. I mean, if this is not more confirmation, then I don't know what is, right? So let's talk about two pieces of content here pertaining to God of War Ragnarok, and then we're going to actually tear this apart and see what's crack-a-lacking. All right, so diving into our first story here, God of War Ragnarok. Okay, now here's what's happening. So the game got rated in South Korea. Okay, and let me cut the music. The game got rated in South Korea. So that simply means if a game got rated, then it's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's happening. At that point, same thing happened with Horizon. I mean, if memory serves us correctly, you guys remember that Horizon got rated in the same region, right? Got rated. And then 3 months later, what ended up happening? We got a release date, right? It got released, right? So I'm telling you guys, like, it's crazy, because November of last year, Horizon got rated, and then 3 months later, Horizon got released, right? Same thing's gonna happen with God of War Ragnarok, unless Sony delays. That's the only way, right? But I don't think Sony really want that type of, backlash or anything like that. Not saying if they delay the game, oh my God, it's the end of the world. But if history has shown us that, hey, listen, a game get rated and then 3-4 months later, it comes out. Now, we've been hearing that God of War Ragnarok was always slated for September because of rumors and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, if the rumors are aligning correctly, then it's safe to say September would be the time frame. And if we're looking down the barrel of September, I mean, it could be possible that Sony could just wait until September to give us a state of play, right? Or who knows? I mean, we've been hearing so many rumors and speculations that, hey, we're getting an event early June, right? So if we're sitting at early June for an event, we also heard about PSVR 2, you know, having some sort of showcase, right? And on top of that, we're supposed to be getting God of War Ragnarok. So it just matters on where Sony wants to put a state of play. I mean, they could do one for August. They could do one for July. I mean, it don't necessarily have to be June. I mean, for all we know, we could be getting something in June. But if God of War is coming out in September, then you bet your bottom dollar that an event is around the corner. A release date is around the corner. Now, with that all out of the way, here is even more evidence. I told you it's two pieces of content that we want to tie to this whole God of War situation. Merchandise, right, has been spotted for God of War Ragnarok, okay? They have an estimated release date for September 30th. Now, that just could simply be a placeholder. But, again, if you look at what happened with Horizon, got rated in November of 2021, and then 3 months later, it was released. I'm just saying. So it might not happen on September 30th, but it could be somewhere in the ballpark of September. You know what I'm saying? Because they have Kratos deluxe plush listed on the actual website for God of War Ragnarok. So they got all these different merches, hoodies, shirts, all this type of stuff, you know, being listed. So if you got merchandise, right, that Sony is really trying to make a big push for God of War Ragnarok. So you got merch, you got it being rated in South Korea. I mean, the stars are definitely aligning at this point. And obviously with God of War, as far as I can remember, they have always tried to go all out, right? I've bought the Stonemason edition, right, of God of War Ragnarok. And I'm telling you guys, I forgot how much it was, but yeah, I got that big statue with Kratos and Atreus and everything, and same thing here. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that it's not even just the merchandise, but I think that they're gonna really push more, like for maybe a special edition PS5 or something like that, right? And then obviously we're gonna have like collector's editions and things of that nature. So it's definitely a big push that we're seeing here for God of War Ragnarok as far as what they're really trying to do. So the hype level is definitely real. And I think some of you guys will be very, very excited to know that Ragnarok is definitely coming. And with this rating right now, it's looking really, really good. So fingers crossed that within, say, next month or so, or maybe next week, or maybe sometime this week, we might hear something, right? Maybe not. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section about what you believe is going to be happening with God of War Ragnarok now that it got rated and now there's merchandise being listed for the game out in the wild. All right, so appreciate you guys on that one. Next topic, all right, Resistance. Listen, as much as Insomniac Games have been teasing Resistance, right, and been saying like this and that and whatever the case may be, like try to insinuate something, this is not the Resistance that we really, really want. But hey, it just goes to show you that Sony is really trying to push and stuff like that when it comes to their titles on the legacy department. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this, right? I'm going to put a stamp on this one for you guys. Appreciate y'all coming through early in the morning, early in the AM. Thank y'all for the support, man. All right, so let's do this here, guys. Resistance Retribution has been rated for PS4, PS5 in Korea. So once again, back to back, right? So you got God of War Ragnarok, being rated in South Korea. And then now you got Resistance Retribution. Obviously, this is for PlayStation Plus Premium, okay? Because Sony really trying to push all these legacy titles that people have been asking for and wanting and things of that nature. Obviously, there's a ton more of legacy stuff. Thank you so much, man, for being a member. Says you are just the GOAT, man. Love the streams always. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It says PlayStation Portable Shooter Resistance Retribution has been rated by the Game Rating and Administration Committee of Korea. So it's happening. It's happening. So if you are a fan of Resistance Retribution, it's coming to PlayStation Plus and stuff like that. Just hopefully, you know, Sony treat it right and do what they need to do and everything like that so everybody can be happy. I know maybe some of you guys probably are not happy about that, right? Maybe you just want something completely different, but hey, we'll see what actually happens on that, right? All right, so diving into our next story here. And I have a little chart that I want to show you guys as well. How Sony is planning on releasing their games when it comes to PC, right? And obviously, we know that Returnal came out last year, April of last year, right? And Returnal is a great game. Obviously, I know some people didn't like it at first because some people were saying it was too hard, yada, yada. I finished the game. It's a great game. Like I said before, yeah, I was having a little bit of issues with it in the beginning, but then after a while, I started getting seasoned to the gameplay. And then after I finished the game, then they start updating it and adding more stuff. But Returnal is a great game. They added to, you know, the PlayStation Plus Premium or the PlayStation Extra. I think it's on Extra and Premium as well. But hey, listen, man, I'm excited, you know, for people that are on PC that really wants to, you know, play Returnal. I think it's a great game. And the problem here is, though, I wanted to kind of highlight a couple of things because here's the thing, man. Here is the thing, right? When it comes to Sony and how they're actually releasing their PC, you know, PlayStation titles is that I would say to really kind of have maximum amount of sales, it would be really nice to at least have a day and date with PC, like, you know, release it on PS5, then release it on PC, right? So that you could get maximum sales. But hey, people are still going to buy it, right? But not as much as if it was day and date. So anyways, let's kind of dial in here. So Steam listing suggests Returnal is coming to PC and it's been spotted on Steam's back end. So it's on the back end of Steam or whatever. So it seems as though that, yeah, Returnal is definitely coming to PC. Now, I wanted to show you guys something as far as growth goes because, again, these are some really good numbers, but at the same time, I feel like it would have been a lot better if it was just day and date. So let's take a look at some of this stuff real quick. All right, so let's pull this up on the screen for you guys. I want you guys to see this. This is some numbers that, you know, Sony actually put up there, and I really want you guys to take a look at this. So as y'all can see, do y'all see that on screen right now? That is the growth for PC titles, right? And so if you look at it for this particular year, if you look at it, Horizon literally dominated both Days Gone and God of War combined, you know, revenue. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it just goes to show you that, yeah, there is some strength there, but it would obviously help them if they could somehow get it on, you know, PC like day and date, or at least a couple months after, not just waiting like a year or 2 year or whatever. But we get it that Sony wants to utilize, you know, hardware sales to the max when it comes to, you know, releasing their first party exclusive titles first on PS5 or PS4, and then maybe a year or less later then they put it on PC. But yeah, that's some really good numbers there for Horizon. You know, also Days Gone sold pretty well right next to God of War and everything. So only time will tell to see how this will actually grow along and everything. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section about what you think about this, you know, exponential growth here for PC games and everything. All right. Okay, so there y'all have it right there. That is just a little chart that I wanted to show you guys. Returnal is supposed to be coming to PC. And yeah, we'll see how when Sony is going to announce that and everything like that. All right, so next topic. Let's talk about more PS5 stock. Okay, because like I said in yesterday's stream, we're already talking about PS5 Pro and this and that. Just not happening right now. Like I said, end of 2024, maybe early 2025 before we get into that avenue, because the biggest problem right now, like I've said in yesterday's stream, is that you can't find a PS5 or a Series X right now. It's tough, right? Some people were getting upset about the whole PS5 Pro and Series X Pro leak and things like that. And I'm like, guys, listen. This is coming from TLC, right? They're a cheap TV manufacturer. A lot of people buy, TCL TVs and everything like that, for gaming or whatever the case may be. And obviously they have a relationship with, Sony and Microsoft and everything like that. But at the same time, like, listen, man, some people going around thinking, oh, I'm going to do 8K gaming, 8K at 120 FPS on PS5 Pro. No, not happening. Like I said before, that narrative is not going to happen. Like, as far as streaming content, as far as movies and things of that nature, fine. You might do some 8K stuff, but as far as 8K gaming, not happening. Not happening. Okay. So let's dial into this, because this is the news that I've been wanting to hear when it comes to put more PS5s out there, because in the latter part of the show today, yes, we're going to be talking about a lot of games that Sony is planning on releasing and things of that nature. And it just makes sense. Like, the most important thing now is to try to push out more PS5s out there. That's it. Like, we don't want to hear anything about no pro version right now. Okay, that's the reality. If anything, a slim, because a lot of people don't like the size of the PS5. A lot of people complain about the size of the PS5. Oh, the PS5 is generally just, too big and this and that, right? That's one of the biggest complaints as far as I can remember when it comes to PS5. So let's talk about what's supposed to be happening here when it comes to more stock and everything like that, right? Because that's what people want. Because I guarantee you, a lot of you guys that watch the streams and stuff like that, some of y'all don't have a PS5. Some of y'all don't have a Series X, right? And that's one of the biggest things. So let's dial into this one here. Appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button so that we can get recommended. All right. So we can get recommended. I appreciate you guys. All right. So let's do this. Sony plans to increase PS5 production as it's want a broader games portfolio. So right now, Sony, they're trying to release more games. And so if you're trying to release more games, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of surprises for this year alone, right? So if you're trying to release a bunch of games, then you need to find a way to ramp up production as far as, more PS5s and everything like that out there, so that people can have the systems to play the games on. So Jim Ryan, yesterday during an investor briefing, because they had the investor briefing yesterday, and he basically said that they plan on ramping up PS5 production as the company hopes to close the gap on PS4 during the console's third year on the market. So basically they're trying to phase out PS4 next year, right? Which that's going to make the third year for PS5 and everything like that. So it just makes perfect sense for them to try to find a way to ramp up stuff. And this is some good news, because Jim Ryan said that everything is looking really, really good. Despite what's going on in China right now, everything is looking really good for them to get more PS5 mass produced for you guys and girls. And so I thought to myself, I said, man, this is really, really good news, right? So let's kind of dial into what he had to say. Jim Ryan said that beyond increasing production, we are planning for heavy further increases in console production. So yeah, this is really, really, really good, right? And also they're trying to take it above levels that was never achieved before. So this is real good, considering that there's a strain on supplies right now, and they're doing everything that they can to really improve that. Because I mean, obviously the sales show on it, like PS5 is struggling right now sales wise, right? Because, well, they don't have enough to go around to meet demand. Like every time PS5 goes in stock, it's gone in like seconds. Okay. So really, just to really hear this is some really, really good news for a lot of people. And also, you know, we really want to understand that they're really trying to push their game portfolio as far as, you know, more titles, newer IPs, or existing IPs and everything like that. Well, Herman Hull said that they had a bunch of stuff for PS5 when it comes to, you know, new and existing IPs, you know, currently in development. So this is really, really, really good. So the initiatives to broaden our audience will have fundamental effect on the shape of our game portfolio. That's what Jim Ryan is actually saying. There will be many, many individual players who prefer to enjoy games in the way that they have played them in the past 30 years or more. So that's crazy because, man, I'm telling you guys, man, like I said, I think the future looks bright for Sony as long as they deliver. We already know they're going to deliver on the games, right? So we know they don't miss on that, but more PS5s out there is like a must, right? It's definitely a must. Big Cloud with the $2 says way too early for pro models at this time. Facts. I've been saying that, man. You know, I said it, you know, in yesterday's stream, like it's way too early for pro models. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, at least, like I said, by the end of 2024, I would say it would be the best time frame, right? By the end of 2024, going off into 2025 would be a better time, because with this stuff that Jim Ryan is talking about, improving more inventory, that's a big plus. You know what I'm saying, Ryan? So that should be your main focus, considering that they have all these numbers in their head on where they want to hit the next financial year. Then you need to be able to be put more PS5s out there. That should be your main focus right now. Not a pro model, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, because people are just going crazy about this stuff. Like, I'm like, no, not happening. 8K gaming, not happening. Okay. So the main focus right now, get more PS5s out there. And on top of that, right, if you're going to do a different revision of the PS5, it needs to be a slim PS5, right? Because obviously slimmer versions of the consoles always sell very well. PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, you know what I'm saying? And now PS5. It ain't going to change. The pattern is still going to remain the same. From day one, they've been doing different variations of their system. So we know that there's going to be another design for the PS5. We know that there's going to be a slim version. We know that they're going to do a pro version. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming, man. They've been doing it for years. So I don't know why everybody's getting riled up about this. Like, it's not a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. Hey, it will happen when it happens. Let's just focus on getting more PS5s out there in the homes so that people can, you know, be able to buy the games that they want or sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium or whatever they want to do, right? I think that's like should be your main focus at the end of the day. That's it. But shout out to Ryan, man. Thank you so much, man, for supporting your boy. I appreciate it. All right, so let's move along here, because Jim Ryan, man, with their investor call and stuff, I'm telling you, it's a crap ton of news that came out. So we're going to dial into, so PSVR 2. Remember, we heard rumors, right, coming from Jeff Grubb and other people saying that, listen, man, there's supposed to be a showcase happening in June when it comes to PSVR 2. We know that it's been rocking people's brains during GDC and everything. People are blown away by the tech behind the PSVR 2 and how it's really going to shape up the VR industry. And so let's dial into launch games, because, hey, man, behind every hardware, right, you need games. You need launch games, right? If you're releasing a new hardware, all people really care about besides specs is price, availability, and games. That's it at the end of the day. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this bad boy and let's see what's happening with PSVR 2, right? Because we are hearing that it's slated for 2023 at this point. I think early 2023 is when we were hearing, but we'll see how that actually pans out. So dial into our next topic here. Do me a favor, guys. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button, hit that share button so YouTube can recommend us. All right. Appreciate you guys. So PSVR 2. PSVR 2 will have over 20 games ready for launch. That's good, man. That's a lot of games. Okay, Sony. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. Over 20 games. So this is good news, right? Because again, but the tech behind this, I mean, we already, talked about this, dig into the information behind PSVR 2, over 20 games. That's really good. This is shaping up to be a strong launch for PSVR 2 here. And it says Ryan confirmed that PSVR 2's launch lineup will offer a mix of both third party and first party. So obviously, right? I mean, that's really good news, regardless of if it's a mixture or if it's just one particular party. It doesn't really matter. But this is really, really good that we're going to have at least adequately enough, games to really play when PSVR 2 launches. And so expect, some type of an event, for PSVR 2, showing off how it works on the PS5, graphics and all that, the games and stuff like that. But over 20 games, that's a decent amount of games for PSVR 2. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. Okay. So let's dial into our next part of the show. Ooh, I'm telling you, man, lots of stuff to cover today. I ain't playing around. We got to get these topics knocked out. Next topic. Oh, man. I know some of you guys don't like live service games. Live service games, depending on how it's being done. But Jim Ryan is out here talking again, and he's talking about these 2 unannounced games. And a lot of people already assuming what it is already, right? Obviously, there are some evidence out there that is going to be letting us know that, listen, this could happen, that could happen, but hey, we're just going to have to wait and see, right? As far as like the live service titles. So let's dial into this one here, guys. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in early in the morning and everything. Okay. So when it comes to live service stuff, right? Jim Ryan saying that he's expecting to release 2 unannounced live service games in this, physical year, right? So this is crazy. This is crazy because right now we've been hearing about Last of Us, Factions 2, right? And also Twisted Metal. Some people are saying SOCOM. I don't even know, man, if we've been hearing about SOCOM since 2020 at this point, like since 2020. So I don't know. I don't know, but I'm hoping that we could get SOCOM. But as it sits right now, we know about Last of Us, right? Factions 2, right? And obviously Twisted Metal because, well, they did say that they wanted to release the game alongside the TV show and everything. And obviously they talked about MLB The Show being one of the live service games. They didn't include Destiny into that as well for, that particular streamline of titles being released in that particular order as far as what they're going to be launching. But hey, I'm telling you guys, we will see. And obviously they're going to be releasing, 12 by 2025. So we'll see. We got 2 games by now between this year and also by the end of March is when these 2 unannounced live service games are going to be slated for release. So we will see we will see at this point. I know some people don't like live service games and stuff like that, but Sony have already said that that's going to be a push for them. And so we will see. I mean, I know some of you guys would like, you know what I'm saying, Last of Us Factions 2, and you guys would want, you know, something else, maybe SOCOM or maybe something
in cash
from Deviation Games. I know Deviation Games is working on something. There's a crap ton of multiplayer games that is currently in development for, you know, the PS5. So we will see, you know what I'm saying, what these two titles are. But like I said, I believe one of them is Factions 2. And then who knows, maybe the other one is Twisted Metal, but we'll see as time progresses. My man, Eliminate, my man with the $20 coming out here strong with the biggest donation of the stream. Shout outs, man. Thank you for the support. Says, good morning, Marlon. Early grind today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to get these topics out the way, man. Got to get these topics out the way. I told y'all I was going to have 2 streams. Try my best to have 2 streams for you guys. I know Sniper Elite came out today, so I'm going to try to do something on that for you guys and everything. So got to get these topics out the way for you guys, man. So I appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. It's all good. We're just going to push forward with this bad boy, all right? Thank you so much, man, for the 20, man. Big and strong in the morning with the silent 20. All right. So let's talk about what Sony's plans are when it comes to releasing their new games, right? And so this is very, very interesting because, again, what they're trying to do here, obviously, I know some of y'all don't like the PS4 situation right now. Some of y'all want to just put, you know, PS4 behind you because you feel like PS4 is holding back the generation and this and that. PS4 is going to be around for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be around for a little bit. But at the same time, with PS5 in mind, there's going to be a lot of PS5 only games. So don't worry on that, right? I wouldn't even worry about it because this happens every generation. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, right? So let's dial into this one. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for the support, for getting up this early in the morning and rocking with your boy. Hit that like button so your boy can get recommended. Okay, so let's show you guys exactly what's happening here. So PlayStation says half of its releases will be on PC. Obviously, we know that Sony has a big push when it comes to PC, releasing their games on PC, you know, moving forward, starting off with Horizon and then Days Gone and then God of War. And then now we're hearing about Returnal and all of that, right? And so many more games. So they're saying that they want half of their releases to be on PC and mobile by 2025. So yeah, that's definitely a big push there for PC and mobile, right? We already know that they're going to be doing that. And PS4 releases will be phased out. Obviously, I know some of you guys are going to be happy about it, considering that we're seeing patterns from developers phasing out PS4 and PS5. I mean, AKA Gotham Knights. Obviously, they canceled the PS4 and PS5 version of that game. So a lot of developers are now turning towards the next generation consoles. And obviously, when they switch engines and things of that nature, and just really want to give you guys the best quality possible and everything. So we already seen it happening on the landscape right now, where a lot of devs are just completely just saying, we ain't developing with PS4 and Xbox One in mind. So it's slowly phasing out, right? And then so Sony is saying, listen, man, we plan on phasing out PS4. So I know a lot of people are going to be happy to actually hear that. And so speaking during a business briefing on Thursday, SIE president Jim Ryan said that expanding to a larger platforms and in particular committing to releasing at least 12 live service games in the coming years. So this is going to basically be a transformal type of thing for Sony and their business and what they're trying to do with their portfolio. Because here's the thing. Jim Ryan said that PlayStation Studio historically has executed wonderful in terms of strong portfolio of narrative rich, graphically beautiful single player games, which that's what Sony is actually known for. But it's certainly the case that we have restricted ourselves to rather narrow proportion of the game market. So the thing is, right, is that Sony right now, their biggest push is live service stuff. Like I told you guys, you know, releasing more games on PC, right? Expanding into the TV segment, you know, start having more and more of their first party titles into TV shows, which we're going to be talking about and everything like that. And also their major push when it comes to mobile and things of that nature. So I'm telling y'all, man, that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to expand more on PC and mobile and really try to soak up a lot of each market, not just the console market, but PC and also mobile and in the TV section as well. And with these 12 live service games that are currently in development, 2 of them are going to be launching between now and March of next year. And then obviously the rest over time by, say, you already know, 2026, I believe they said. So listen now to the ending part of this. A slide shared during Orion's presentation also seemed to suggest that PS4 releases will be phased out by 2025. So, PS4 ain't going nowhere. For right now, I told you guys, PS4 ain't really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be around for a little while. I know the last time we heard it was supposed to be 2023, supposed to be phased out. Nope, until 2025. So that's a long time, but that's still not stopping Sony from, you know, pushing PS5, right? And making PS5 like the main system, you know, as far as like these newer IPs that are currently in development and what have you. So games are still going to be coming to PS4 until 2025. So we got about at least 3 more years of PS4, right? And I told you guys that that's what they do. Every single generation, they always adding more and more, you know what I'm saying, games to their last generation console and what have you. So, you know, we'll see, you know, what ends up happening with that. But hey, that's what we're actually looking at right now. So PS4 releases will be phased out by 2025, right? Considering that they're trying to push, you know, PC, mobile, and also, you know, PS4 still, and, you know, everything else that they're trying to do with movies and TV shows. So let's go ahead here. And then also, like I said before, we have a new IP from Deviation Games, right? That is currently in development. We got Last of Us 2, as far as like, you know, not Last of Us 2, but Factions 2, I should say, as far as a standalone multiplayer experience, right? And then also we have, you know, you already know Twisted Metal. That's by Fire Sprite. So it's a lot of stuff as far as live service goes that are currently in development. And so we'll see how that actually push out. Okay, so let's go ahead here and let's dial into our next story here. This is a big blessing for PlayStation when it comes to PlayStation 5. Now, we already know this already when it comes to how huge the PS5 is as far as revenue and the demand and all that type of stuff. And one of the biggest thing is obviously the pandemic, because the pandemic literally held back the PS5, you know, from selling more and everything like that. And so Jim Ryan is really happy with how the PS5 is actually performing, even though you still can't get your hands on it, but still, this is very exciting to really kind of know. So PS5 right now with Jim Ryan and everything and what he has to say. So that's going to be our next topic here. And we're going to just go ahead and put a little timestamp on this for my rewatchers out there, because I know some of you guys really wants that. So let's go ahead here and let's put a timestamp on this one. All right, so let's go ahead and let's truck along. Jim Ryan says PS5 will be Sony's biggest ever platform. Wow, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement right there. Biggest ever platform. It already outpaced the PS4 and everything like that, as far as, well, you know, around the same time of the life cycle of PS4 with PS5, you know, launching and stuff like that. And the market. And obviously it had a lot to do with bots and stuff, buying up all the stock and everything like that. It literally pisses me off because I'm like, bro, like y'all sitting here buying up all the PS5s and you have people out here want to get one and can't get one. So that was one of the biggest problems that we were facing in 2020 around the launch time of the PS5. A lot of scalping was going on, still going on to this day, but not as heavy as it once was when the PS5 came out. And so speaking during Sony's 2022 business segment, according to Ryan, purchase interest in Sony's latest home consoles is almost double that of the PS4 during the same time period in its life cycle. So during the same time period of the PS4 life cycle, the PS5 literally double the PS4. So that is really, really good because Sony is looking at that and they're like, man, the demand is there for the PS5. The PS5 is just flying off shelves. Every time they get a stock, it's gone. And so the biggest thing, instead of talking about pro versions and that version and specs and T-flops and all this, let's focus on what really matters here. More stock of PS5s being put out there in the market so that, hey, Sony can meet their goals and you guys can get the games that y'all want to play on the platform that you want to play it on. And so right now, in addition, the PS5 also literally boasts the highest engagement over across key categories with man, that is crazy. That is literally crazy, guys. When you really think about game monetization, 15% on the console, and basically during the same time frame of the PS4 life cycle. That is insane. Considering right now, and I think PlayStation is the 7th most popular brand in the world, right? Next to Android and everything else. That is crazy, right? So it just goes to show you the strength of PlayStation and the demand for PS5. Now, elsewhere, Ryan confirmed that China is now the 6th market for PS games and 5 and all of that type of stuff, which is up on the 11th place achievement during roughly the same time period of the PS4 market life. So really wanted to kind of show you guys something here as well, just so y'all can see, because man, this is some insane stuff, right? All right, so there you have it right there. All right, so you can see purchase interest in PlayStation console 1 year after each console's launch year, North America only. November 2021, 55%. All right, expressed in interest in PS5. November 2014, 28%. So you can see right there, the PS5 literally double, you know what I'm saying, the PS4 and everything like that. And that is very interesting, man. And it just goes to show you 80K units in 82 minutes, 80K units in 9 days, right? And it just goes to show you that the demand is really insane for PS5. And the biggest thing right now is getting more stock out there so that people can actually, you know, enjoy the actual system. All right. So there you guys have it, man. That is what's going on with PS5 being the biggest platform for Sony ever. And so we can't wait to really see exactly, you know, what actually pans out. So let's dial into this one here, our next topic, and what Sony is really trying to expand on, because like I said, they have different revenue sources. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just about consoles. Now it's PC, live service stuff, movies, TV shows, things of that nature. They have a crap ton of stuff in development. So let's talk about God of War, okay, and Gran Turismo. All right, I know some people didn't like Gran Turismo 7 because, well, the microtransactions, obviously, well, that was a big thing, right? And you know, the internet situation, that was a big thing and stuff like that. But nevertheless, Sony is out here. They're trying to expand. I mean, obviously, with the success of the Uncharted movie, yeah, you would think that, yeah, obviously they're going to continue in that avenue when it comes to that particular situation. But hey, let's dial into this one here, guys. Let's talk about God of War series confirmed for Amazon. So they're going to have a God of War sort of TV series confirmed for Amazon while Netflix snaps up Horizon Zero Dawn. So this is very interesting because Sony ain't playing around. Sony has revealed during its business briefing earlier today that TV series based on God of War, Gran Turismo, and Horizon Zero Dawn are in the pipeline. Jim Ryan, the president of Sony Interactive Entertainment, confirmed the projects are in the works during a Q&A session, revealing that God of War is going to be available on Amazon, while Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be available on Netflix, and then Gran Turismo, they'll have more, further details on that and everything like that. We already know that they have the HBO series for Last of Us, currently in development, and they're trying to get that done. So, hey, more on that for next year. But hey, Sony is really putting it. You got the Twisted Metal situation going on as well with that TV show. So definitely a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies planned, when it comes to these games and everything like that. Sony's just trying to expand that revenue and all that. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right. So let's dial into our next topic here, guys. We have to talk about the backlash for PlayStation Plus Premium, which Sony already fixed, right? Behind the scenes, quietly and stuff like that, because of the whole stacking and upgrading, and people have to pay more money, because of, because they got the stuff on discount, so they got to make up the difference. And yeah, that was just bad for business. And so in spite of all that, I think Sony realized that, man, you know what? We got to do better than this. We let's go ahead and just fix it, because when you're in the wrong, you're just in the wrong. You just got to admit that you're wrong, right? And so, despite of all that, right, Sony claims initial market reaction to PlayStation Plus is extremely positive. So Sony is expecting to grow their subscriber base to 50 million this particular financial year. Okay, so this particular financial year, they're expecting to get to 50 million, because currently right now they're sitting at about 48 million. So that's about like 2 more million subscribers. I think that they can hit that, as long as, well, hey, everything is everything once the service launched next month. Obviously, people that are new to PS5 is going to take advantage of the primary game catalog. That's including Miles Morales, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Death Stranding Director's Cut. Man, there's so many games. So if you're brand new to the PS5, there's definitely a lot there. If you don't care about retro stuff or whatever, then hey, the PlayStation Plus extra plan would be for $15 would be the way to go, because then you will be able to enjoy those games if you're picking up a PS5. So $15 a month to play some of these games are still $69, right? There's Returnal in there again, which is a great game as well. So, hey, man, I could see them hitting that extra 2 million subscribers, in this particular year, and then obviously in March of next year. So, like I said, man, I wish everybody the best when it comes to signing up for this new service. I mean, obviously the service is not perfect. Sony is still making adjustments to when it comes to PS1 games. I'm glad they fixed that whole stacking and upgrading situation, right? Because a lot of people was very upset about that. But hey, they fixed it now. So I think we should be good. And then as we get closer and closer to launch next month, I think more and more classic games will be released. And Sony said that they are trying to put more high caliber games inside of the service. So we can really expect that when it comes to the catalog of games for the service. So yeah, that's really about it as far as like all the major topics we kind of went over. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support. What's up, Marlon? Hey, Sylvester. And thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. I definitely do appreciate you. So we went over God of War Ragnarok being rated in South Korea. We talked about, the fact that they have merch listed on a website right now for God of War Ragnarok and have an estimated release date for September 30th. We talked about Resistance Retribution coming to PlayStation Plus Premium. We talked about Returnal for PC and everything like that because it was on Steam's back end. We talked about that as well. We talked about the growth for PS5. Half of the games are going to be released on PC and mobile and all of that type of stuff, as well as PS5. Man, we talked about PSVR 2, the games that's going to be launching on there. They got like 20 games or whatever. So definitely a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, on the PlayStation side of things, because they had the investor meeting and all that. So more to come when it comes to PlayStation and everything like that. I appreciate you guys for waking up this early in the morning to come and get the news and information here. So if you have any questions, I'm going to take some quick questions. If you guys have any quick questions or anything like that, and then we're going to prepare ourselves for the next show that's going to be later on today. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for the support, man. So let's take some quick questions. I'm pretty sure some of y'all have questions on the topics or any type of random question. Doesn't really matter. Let me know y'all thoughts. Appreciate you guys. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, for sure. They got what's it? Play days of play sale and things of that nature. But hey, we'll see. We'll definitely see what actually happens there, right? If you guys did enjoy the show this morning, please hit that like button for your boy. Hit that share button for your boy. I definitely do appreciate you guys. So any questions? Any questions? Oh, Rich says, got a lot of questions. Man, if you're talking about what I'm talking about, that's irrelevant. Okay, that's irrelevant, my G. I'm not commenting on any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is irrelevant. Like, if you guys don't learn anything, I don't know what to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't do drama, you know what I'm saying? And I stay away from it. So that's that. Let's see here. It says, what time is the next show? Possibly like say around 1 or 2. I'm trying to aim for that. So we'll see. Hi, Marlon in chat. What's up, JT? What's going on, man? Yes, that's Resistance Retribution PSP game that is going to be added to, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation Plus Premium. Let's see here. Oh, I already know. Of course I know. Rich, of course I know, man. I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, man. It is what it is, bro. I'm just going to do what I do here. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I'm not even going to feed into that nonsense. It's a waste of energy and time. You know, it is what it is, man. You guys know what I do here and you guys enjoy what I do here. So it doesn't matter what anybody else want to say. I mean, I can care less. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I've done anything wrong per se, then hey, my apologies if I offended anybody in the stream in any type of way, or if I said something incorrect, because none of us is perfect, right? But I'm not going to feed into that negative energy and all that. For what? That's pathetic, man. That's pathetic. Let's see here. Joshua says, I got my new TV with 2.1 120 hertz panel. It's a Hisense U8G65 with 1500 nits of peak brightness. That's what's up, man. Them Hisense are pretty good. It says, you going to extra tier. That's what's up. Eddie, what's good, man? How you doing? It says, I got a platinum trophy for Last of Us Part 2 today. Hey, let's go, man. That's the game right there. Yeah. It's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. Vital Drip. Yeah, I'm gonna I haven't got a chance to do it yet because I've been busy working. So I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. and get it done. So I'm getting it done this weekend for sure. So when I get it done, Harvey, I got you, man. I got you. It says, are you live streaming the Xbox showcase? Yeah, for sure. It says, do you say God of War is coming? Yeah. Well, if you look at how Horizon was released, right? I mean, it got rated in November, right, of last year, and then 3 months later it was released. So if history serves us right with that pattern, then God of War Ragnarok should be around September. right? I mean, obviously we have a website, you know, putting up merchandise and things like that. And they're saying that, hey, listen, Sony is planning on releasing merchandise for God of War Ragnarok around the release window. And right now the website is saying September 30th for God of War Ragnarok. And it just got rated, like I said, in South Korea. It says, keep being the high class individual that you have been. It says, don't respond to negativity. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not going to respond to it, man. It is what it is, dude. Like, hey, so what? You know what I'm saying? I said something incorrect, right? I think what it was with Mega Man. I was tired that stream, right? I did like 3 streams that day. And I called Mighty Number 9 Mega Man 9. Obviously, that was a mistake. And obviously, we're making videos talking about that. Like that's the end of the world. And also, Jak 3, I never played Jak 3 on PS4, right? So I didn't even know about it, right? Because I never played it on PS4. I played it on PS2. So what's the big deal in that? I mean, we all make mistakes. I don't claim to know every single thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a PlayStation scholar. Like, I don't know every single thing PlayStation. I'm not claiming to know every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, people just, like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm not worrying about that. It is what it is. Like I said, if I've done anything wrong, or if it's that just so much of a big deal, then boy, why is people here? If I'm misleading people in any type of way, why are people here then? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense to me. So what's the big deal? There's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even talking about that individual in the first place. I was talking about all these other people that's tagging me and saying crap and all this type of stuff and DMing me and saying all type of crazy stuff. Like, bro, ain't nobody talking about you, dude. Like, come on, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So people say whatever they want to say, man. It's all good. Dude, Game Pass is awesome playing Sniper Elite 5. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Happy to hear that. Says, bro, the more I play Horizon Forbidden West, the more it hooks me in. That's what's up, Rich. Viper said, hey, Larry K, thank you for the $1, man. It says, with God of War Ragnarok releasing this fall holiday, do you think Sony will work around Forspoken release? Well, Forspoken got rated again. So for sure, I think they're definitely going to work on that for sure. I mean, we're hearing rumors that, they're going to delay Forspoken if Final Fantasy 7. I hope we get something Final Fantasy 7 part 2, but when it comes to, you know, that particular situation, releasing both of them in the same year. But I think, come on, release Final Fantasy 16 and release Forspoken, man. Come on. Like, why delay the game if everything is shaping up correctly? But, you know, we'll see, Viper. We'll see. Says, are you getting the collector's edition of... Oh, heck yeah, I'm getting the... Oh, you already know the vibes on that, my G. You already know the vibes on that one. Let's see here. It says, don't worry about a dude that said, hey, Jenna, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like I said, I love you guys, man. And he said the actor of Tommy from Vice City passed. Really? Oh, man. Prayers up for his family, man. Vice City is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Vice City. I grew up playing Vice City. Tommy Vercetti. May he rest, man. May he rest. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Sorry to hear that, man. What matters is that you are a gamer, period. It's all good, man. It's all good, Andre. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. Like I said before, it is what it is. You know? It's all good, man. Man, hey, Triz, it's all good, man. I'm not gonna react that way, you know. I wasn't even talking about dude or whatever. I was just talking about people that's been, you know what I'm saying, tagging me and being toxic and, you know, making all type of claims and all this type of stuff. Because I've done it before on my channel where I address certain situations, but ain't no need for me to do it, man. It is what it is, my G. Says jumping back on No Man's Sky. There's so much more to do in that game. Yeah. I heard some people have been jumping back on it and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. We getting Forspoken. Oh, you just saw it on Twitter? Yeah, don't feed into that, man. It is what it is. You know, people just, people, hey, I'm not stopping people from making their content and do whatever they want. They do it with every other YouTuber and every other, media personnel. So it is what it is, man. It's all love at the end of the day, my G. It's all love, man. None of us is perfect. We all come short, and some people claim to know everything, and we don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? And if, like I said before, if I did something wrong to you guys in any type, because I don't care about anybody else who don't watch my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I've done anything that's wrong, my apologies to you guys. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, it's not that even big of a deal to where you guys have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. It's all good, my G. This is Marlon even bring up that other dude. He says he just uses follow-up commentary for more content. It's all good. That's why I said I didn't mention any names. It's all good. I have nothing against brother do what he does, man. It's all good. Do your thing, my G. Dark says, awesome show, Marlon. I'm still getting the new PS Plus premium sub after it goes live next month, but the days of play sale going on right now, it won't be a day one purchase. Facts. I appreciate you, my G. I appreciate you. It says, I played a little, but I was tired. Oh, you tried. I was tired yesterday, man. I didn't even get a chance to even do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, man, you was running co-op. That's what's up. But yeah, Wolf, I'm tired, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. Marlon, they can release both June. Release one for Christmas, and then we'll see though, Rich. I mean, we'll see how they actually do it, man. We'll see. It says, Marlon, the only thing you did wrong is you didn't donate me your TV. Oh my God. You know what? And it's funny. It's funny how, it's just people have a problem with things like, oh, you're buying a TV and this and that. Like, who doesn't buy new tech? You know what I'm saying? And if anything, like I said, I made content around the TV I purchased. The TV is right here in the office. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how people have a problem with that, or they're saying this or they're saying that. In 2020, we bought a TV, right? I mean, when new technology comes out, I mean, this is a technology channel. Like, people are going to want to know what kind of TV you got, what kind of computer you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and people have a problem with that, like, it's crazy to me, man. It's crazy, man. I simply can't. Something is wrong with the world. Let's see here. It says, let them talk, let them make videos. All that's going to do is bring more people to your channel to see who you really are. Facts, man. Facts, Harvey, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. The real ones, always, stick around and spread that positivity. So it's all good. Facts, legend, facts. You got to take care of your own, Marlon, good vibes, bro. So much love from Puerto Rico, my man. Shout outs. Thank you for the love, man. Will you play the new Top Gun DLC trailer for Flight Simulator? I haven't even got a chance to even look into that. But yeah, when is it releasing? I didn't even get a chance to even look into that, man. Lucci Sky says, bro, stay focused. A dude mean no harm. He is just trolling, bro. Like, for real. He is just playing. He does that to everybody. Hey, I already know. Like I said, no problems with dude. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just do your thing. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. It says, hey, Marlon, what time? I think I forgot what time it was. I think it's like, I forgot what time what time it. Let me look it up. Let me look it up for you guys. Let me see. Let me look it up. Let's see. It's going to be 10 a.m. PT. 10 a.m. PT, so that's 12. So that's 12 p.m. my time, 1 p.m. you guys' time if you're on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? If you're on the East Coast. So, 12 p.m. my time. So I will be streaming starting from like 11 o'clock my time. So I got you guys. First lady in the house. Let's see here. I said Nola is about made a video. Hey, it's all good. Hey, Rich. Don't feed into that, man. It's all good, bro. It is what it is, bro. Let them do what they do best. You know what I'm saying? I wish everybody the best. It's all love at the end of the day, man. It's all love. Hollow, what's up, man? He says Stream Sniper Elite late last night. Oh, blessings. Blessings. Oh, it's out now? Okay, got you. I'll probably look into it. I'm not a big fan of Flight Simulator, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Crossfire X. Yeah, Crossfire X was very underwhelming. Let's see here. Bad Boy, what's up, man? He says, hey, what's up, Chad and Marlon? What's up, man? G, how you doing? Yeah, Sebastian. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, you know? He says, you got to understand this small community of gamers and bloggers on YouTube have crossover fans. A lot of us follow each other. That is true. For sure. You already know. Yeah, thank you, Rich. Robert, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Says we ride until the wheels run on the rim. Much love. Your positivity and no nonsense approach to gaming is legendary. Peace. Hey, thank you so much, Robert, man. God bless you. Is DLC for games always worth it? It all depends. It all depends on how it is. If you love a game that much, then if the DLC makes sense as far as a continuation to the story, or it could be additional costumes, or it could be additional, like, I don't know, weapons, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Kind of really all depends on the value of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in some cases, DLC is worth it. Sean, what's up, man? You just can't be a fan of Fanboy in 2020. No, you can't. You really can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Says, I got evaded in Sniper Elite 5 while playing campaign. Oh, really? That's crazy. Wow. He says, that's cool and everything to follow others and support people, but I would never want to follow someone that is so completely negative towards everyone that's not uplifting or cool. That's facts. Mario Strikers is going to be lit. Yeah. It says, do you think the memory expansion options prices will go down? Yeah, for sure. As time progresses, for sure. Because it's still over $200, but they have a 512.1 memory expansion, storage expansion for Series S and X for, I think, like $149 or $139 or something like that. But hey. Let's see here. It says, I was finishing the mission in Sniper Elite, but I was trying to see with a partner. You was tired? Man. Hey, I'm tired as well, man. He said, tell these people it ain't Jerry Springer. This is Bar. Hey, facts. Super Titan 77. What's up, man? Says, hey, just saying hi. I like the video. Hey, Super Titan, God bless you. Says, I find it funny everyone keeps talking about this console refresh coming up. Yet they can't even get the console out now. Exactly. I think I became a PlayStation fanboy over the years. Hey, man, hey. You like what you like. You are what you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't change for nobody, man. Don't change for nobody. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Anyone playing Trek to Yomi at the moment? Pretty good game so far. I played it a little bit. My thing was with that game, I like the samurai setting of the game, but it's just the controls and how the combat works for me. Yeah, I was just like, I just couldn't get with it, but it's not a bad game. Let's see here. Ray, what's good, man? How you doing, my G? Appreciate you, man. Getting all these emails early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Let's see here. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to Nola, man. Much love, man. Much love to you and the wifey. Says, keep doing your thing, my brother. Let the haters hate. That means you doing the right things. Love you, bro. Hey, much love, Nola, man. God bless. God bless, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Let's see here. Good stream today. Hey, appreciate that. It says, hey, so I just went on Twitter and was going through the timeline to see what's new. I don't know all about it, but right now the voice actor of Tommy Vercetti from GTA died. Yeah, I saw that, man. Like I said, prayers up for his family, man. May his soul rest in peace, man. Legendary title like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Hey, what up? What's going down? 420? What's up? Let's see here. First lady says, but that's why I'm so grateful for the man that Marlon is, because he could say so much crap and respond a different way, but he didn't. He responded out of love and concern. Sniper Elite would have been a masterpiece if it wasn't more modern, in my opinion. Gotcha. It says, Marlon, I am no sheep. I only subscribe to you. I watch what Thrash said, and I couldn't watch it. I switch it off. Hey, man, it's all good, man. It's all good. Julian, what's up, man? How you doing? No, I don't have any pops, Funko Pops. No. It says, yeah, the controls can screw with you at times. Yeah. That's just my only thing with it, but it's a great game, man. It is. Love what you do. Hey, Tay Milton, shout outs, man. Says, thank you. Same to you. I hope you are having an amazing day. Yes, for sure. Says, y'all be good, man. Hey. Shout outs to Sean, man. That's the fam right there. He says, I'm staying off Twitter at the moment, seeing this all later. Yeah, for sure. Twitter is very toxic, man. Very toxic. What's up, C Hendo? What's up, my G? Yeah, what's up, man? What's up? Just here doing a little quick Q&A, you know what I'm saying? Early in the morning, early in the AM, you know? Hey, it's all good. Hey, Max, I got you, man. I got timestamps, so don't worry, man. I got you covered. It says, I tell them to relax. I don't want to see Marlon. Nah, man, nah. That would never happen. Triz. I'm stronger than that, man. That would never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care, man. People are always going to do what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. That has nothing to do with me. You know, people can make their videos, say whatever they want to say, man. It's all love and everything. So it's all good. It says, I've been waiting on your surprise face when you get that juicy secret news email. Ha! That's funny. That's funny, man. I appreciate it. It's the video talking about you, Marlon, but I held you down in the comments. It's all good. Hey, peace strong. Thank you so much, my G. You're a real soldier, man. Thank you so much for holding the community down and stuff like that. Like I said before, if I said something wrong, you know what I'm saying, or if I misinterpret a game or something like that, my bad. I mean, shoot, I was running on fumes that stream. You know what I'm saying? I was tired, fatigue was kicking in and everything like that. I never played Jak 3 on PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played it on PS2, so I wasn't even aware of it being on PS4. No big deal, right? I mean, it is what it is. So it's not even that big of a deal. It says, Marlon, is Sifu Vengeance Edition the same as... I think the Vengeance Edition sounds like it comes with more stuff, right? You know, like I think that's the highest tier that you can get for edition wise. So I think it's going to come with a lot of content and stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank y'all for the support. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I'm going to try to see if I can have a stream for you guys later and stuff. I got some little stuff here and there to do and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get the stream out the way for you guys, get these topics out the way for you guys. You know what I'm saying? One love and God bless. Appreciate you guys for tuning in early in the morning. As a matter of fact, it's about almost 12 o'clock. Like, where is the time going? Like, time is going crazy right now. But appreciate y'all coming out, man, and supporting your boy. I'll try to have a stream in the afternoon for you guys and everything. So appreciate the blessing. Says no need to apologize, especially, hey, man. No, I was apologizing to you guys. You know what I'm saying? If I did anything wrong or if I, you know, said anything or whatever, like I said, my bad on that. Like I said, I was running on fumes that stream. But like I said, it's all good. All right, so I love y'all. Have a great day, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back with more bangers for you guys. So one love, God bless, Godspeed, man. Remember, put God first, everything last, man. Be blessed, be easy. Salute, my G's. I see y'all in a little bit. We outside. Peace.